They're afraid you realized your potential, which they realized all along, but they were hoping you wouldn't realize. They thought you were over, told people stories about you, but you're a magnet for abundance and you need to release your fear. I'm still getting there's some kind of fear holding you back, but it's because people have gotten in your head with fear, unfortunately, and it was deliberate. It was deliberate. You've been under a spiritual attack your whole life. You are in bondage to no one came out. So this person wanted to just kind of be under their thumb. They wanted to be the one with more self-esteem, the one who was advising you when it's like you should have been advising them. You made yourself lower than them to people please, like at times acted like you didn't know things when you actually did because they had to be the smart one. And seeing you this way makes them feel dumb, it makes them look dumb, but more than anything, it makes them feel dumb. Because that's how they wanted you to feel, and you're not the only one. They've done this to other people. Really tried to gaslight. Just someone who offers a lot of unsolicited advice. Someone who sees you doing something and just immediately tries to tell you how to do it, even if they've never done it. Someone who just thinks they're just full of great opinions and great advice. Don't give this person attention, okay? Make notes about a recent incident. Say as little as possible. Okay. This is great because there's definitely a lesson in this. Don't be angry. I know it's really easy to sit around and get angry at all this stuff people have done because this is someone who, however long you've known them, could have been years. It could go back to infancy practically, or it just could be, I'm getting like the energy of an old friend who you've questioned the nature of the friendship, like, why are you in friends with me? Because it seems like all they do is put you down. But say as little as possible. They don't deserve anything from you. And their advice that you've never asked for and that you were just polite enough to go along with it's probably coming in a way you don't expect, or they're going to be quiet. Okay, if it comes, if they want to have a conversation, say as little as possible. They don't need to know what's going on with you. They don't need to know. Just let them sit back and just be amazed, okay? Make notes about it. It's not about being angry. That's what I was going to say is, I know it's easy to look back and get angry at all the past conversations and rehearse conversations in your mind and I can't believe they said this to you. They had no right saying it to you because really you were masking that you weren't as smart as you are. Some of us do that for survival. Depends on where we grow up or who we grow up with. It goes back to, that's a deep mask right there. But I know my collective, a lot of us do that. And when people realize we're not the dumb person we pretended to be for survival, because other people always had to be better at things, right? I know some of you know what I'm talking about. I know. You have to go along and at times act like you needed somebody's advice, just and they thought you needed more advice. When inside you're screaming, like, why are you telling me this? I already knew this. I know more about this than you. They're so mad. They're so mad because you realizing your potential, it triggers them. It has nothing to do with you. And if they're out there saying things, like if they're, like, let's say it's social media, they're leaving comments or trying to form smear campaigns, look, leave it alone, because this is also the kind of person, and they'll justify this to themselves, this is the kind of person who will form an anonymous group of trolls and spend their whole night on that, their whole weekend, because that's how triggered they are. And you don't have to be on social media. It doesn't have to be that. But I am getting that there was some kind of social media comment, even if you're not someone who posts very often, that it's like there are some trolls out there trying to get your attention. I'm laughing because they really don't deserve your attention. Don't give them any, okay? Don't give them any. Just keep going. Keep walking forward. Just remember, you are the strong one here. You are the smart one. And you are triggering them. That's all it is. It's not about you. It's about them. Because you were one of the people that they just kind of gave you a pat on the head, like acted like you needed something from them. And like I said, there are times you went along, let them help you with things, because some of us are very energetically, well, I should just say, we can sense the thoughts of other people. I don't want to say read thoughts, but look, thoughts put out a frequency. And as the veil thins, a lot of us have realized that that's what we're hearing from other people. You get around somebody and the energy's weird, or you start thinking stuff that you're just like, what? Where'd that come from? It's the frequency they're putting out. This has always happened. It's always happened. It's just some of us are more in tune with it. And those of us who don't know how to protect our energy, like, I mean, there are many ways to do it, many ways to protect your energy. But as you get more skilled at that, you start to realize those foreign thoughts when they come, and you have to ignore those. You start to realize, like, whenever you got around this person or this family, like for some of us, it's like maybe a whole family of people that you can tell, I don't know, you get around them, and if you're very spiritually sensitive and aren't aware of this, you start acting different. Some of it's class related, like classism is rampant, or just all kinds of things. There's some reason, like, you feel like you have to live down to these energy waves that are coming at you, because this whole family is talking about you behind your back, talking about how weird you are or how stupid or whatever. And really, it's their perception, because they're judging you based on the mask that you had to wear, not who you actually are. I know maybe some of you won't know what I'm talking about, but some of you are going to know exactly. I mean, I could think of a family I knew. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just going to say whenever they were around or I was around them, I just felt, my spirit got itchy. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, even as an adult, I can really only describe it as an adult looking back on it. I'm like, I couldn't stand it when that family was around. I really don't want to talk about it beyond that. I'll just say I felt like I had to become a different person. And that's really a low self-esteem type of thing, where you're afraid to act like yourself. I don't know how else to describe it, except that it's very spiritually sensitive, and it doesn't mean anything bad. It just means avoid these people. Don't let them trigger you. Don't let them get to you, but you're triggering them, and they might even be talking, saying, well, remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? Yeah, I know. I was masking. Didn't know that's what it was. Just surviving, just going through life surviving. As we get older, we realize, oh, wait, I'm masking. And we do that. It's really a low self-esteem issue, and not just that, but a survival issue. Because some of us, look, there are people in life who can't read a room, okay? You walk into a room, they can't read a room, they don't know what's going on. Others, some of us, we walk into a room and all we do is read the room. All we do is, even if it's subconscious, it's subconscious. Believe me, it's not conscious. It's subconscious. You just start feeling weird. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, ashamed to be there, ashamed of your own presence, because these people have talked about you and they're saying stuff about you, and as soon as you leave the room, they're going to talk about you. And you can tell when they're at home together, they've talked about you. Ugh, don't let that get to you. Don't let that get to you. You can change at any time, and if these people have bothered you, like your whole life, or not your whole life, it might not even be that long ago, if they're bothering you, just don't be around them, or protect your energy if you have to be around them. But you don't have to be around everybody. Not every situation is for you. Some of these rooms that we can read or not read, they aren't the room for us. You forge your own path. That's what I'm getting this whole time, is someone who's just kind of going down their path, and there's all these trolls or whatever trying to get your attention, and really they think they're so big and bad, but they're little teeny tiny. And you're walking on ahead like they're not even there. That's what you need to keep doing. Keep on going. Don't let these people get to you. Make notes about it, because some of you've seen these people recently, and you pay attention to those thoughts that come. Pay attention. When you're around certain people, just kind of go quiet in your mind and sit back and listen. Instead of talking, instead of trying to people please and just blah, 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 say stuff to them. Because that's another reaction to it. Sometimes we get really talkative around people, we don't know why. Now look, this can change as you protect your energy, start meditating, calm your nervous system. But if you're somebody who has, I want to just say, like a jumpy nervous system, because this goes back to early childhood. Because some of us come from parents like that, from people like that, from regions like that. And sometimes it takes getting away or just being by yourself or whatever to realize it was even going on, because you feel like a different person. It's like, what the heck was that? It's like being on a stage at a theater that you don't belong to, okay? Because really we're all playing a character, playing a role here. And some of these people have made you feel icky and weird, and when you're around them, pay attention to just how you feel. I'm telling you, there are people I've been around where, I mean, especially if it's a whole family, because it's like the energy is even stronger. And you might not even see them for long, but when you do, it's like you just get this sense, like, the thoughts that used to come to me were just that I was stupid, or that, I don't know, just, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just when this one family would be around especially, I would just dread having to be around them. even if it was one-on-one, like just one person at a time, because I could just tell. It's like, now I know I was hearing the frequency of their thoughts coming at me. And being away from not just them, but a lot of other people, I realized that wasn't true. Like, some people count on you having low self-esteem. They count on you living down to their expectation because they want to be right or they want to feel good about themselves. But pay attention to those thoughts that come, like the ones that all of a sudden you're around someone and you're like, that's not for me. Like back then, at one time, I thought that was for me. And I was telling myself, because people can project their own stories onto you. I'm like, okay, I am dumb. Even though my IQ test said otherwise, I let other people make me feel that way. Not anymore. Now, it doesn't mean thinking really, really highly of yourself like you're better than anyone or anything like that. It's just owning who you are and not letting anyone get you down, because your strength intimidates people came out, okay? Like, these are people who really counted on you having low self-esteem. Anything sent to harm you has been bound. Protect your energy. I imagine a gold light of protection coming down from outside space all the way through me into the earth, lighting up my whole body, including my spinal cord, my brain, and my whole aura, just like spinning out from my aura. And the reason I do gold light, well, there's different reasons for it. I mean, whatever light feels more comfortable for you. There's stuff I really can't say because of the algorithm, but I'm just going to say for various reasons, gold is what protects me. And there are other ways to do it. It's really just about mental awareness of your thoughts, like questioning every single thought you have. Did that come from me? Or was it an energy around me? Because a lot of people, I hear it all the time that people say they were cursed, that there was black magic. I hear this mentioned a lot in my comments. You don't have to accept any of that. And if you keep speaking it, it's coming at you. Look, that stuff is out there, but you don't have to accept it. Protect yourself. And it starts with being aware, true mindfulness. There is a name for it I can't think of right now, but just the ability to really analyze your thoughts. Like when you have a thought, instead of going with it, because it could be somebody's projection. I'm telling you, I've been around people who I would just want to cry, just crumple in front of them. And then it became a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like all it does is tell them they were right. But it was really just me hearing their thoughts coming at me, reading their energy, and feeling like I had to go along with that energy. And you don't. You don't. If anybody's making you feel that way, get away from them. If you can't get away from them, I'm telling you, protect your energy. If it's not the gold light thing, other ways to do it. This too shall pass. Time for a change. You don't have to live down to anybody's expectations. You do not have to, ever. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. Don't let anyone take your self-care time. I'm getting that too. It's like, this is just a very abusive mentality. Like somebody really thought you were a doormat, that you were just messing up all the time. Take care of yourself. Pour into yourself. Because you can't help anyone if you can't help yourself. It's true. Like, I know people want to sacrifice. Look, you can only sacrifice so much. Take care of yourself first. You are ready. You will not be deceived, and the pain is temporary but worth it. You know why? Because it taught you a lot of spiritual lessons. Like, it taught you that not every thought is yours. It's okay to analyze where those thoughts come from. Pay attention, like just how every room feels when you go in it. Okay? Because not all rooms feel the same, do they? Not all places feel the same. In fact, I'm not going to say where, but there's one state. As soon as I hit that state, if I'm driving, if I haven't been there in a while especially, it's like as soon as I cross the border into that state, and I was talking to someone recently who said the same thing about that place, I feel different. I don't know how to explain it. I have various theories about it that I cannot say in this video. It would have to be something very gate-kept that I would have to share privately. But I have various thoughts, theories about that I believe I'm right about. But, pay attention to this stuff. Suddenly you just get a sick feeling in your stomach, or your thoughts change and you start thinking bad stuff about yourself. Is it really you thinking it or someone else? Like, why all of a sudden did that come to you? And just start saying, I am protected, I am calm. Pay attention to all that stuff. Because I'm telling you, these are some people who want to send energy to you that's going to trigger you, make you fall. They want you to live down to their expectation. They were not trying to encourage you. They want you to be down here when For some reason, it makes them feel better about themselves. It really does. But they don't really know you. And you do have massive potential. Some people just aren't ready to handle that, and it's okay. It doesn't matter. You have to be your own cheerleader. Don't go outside looking for everybody's approval. You have to approve yourself. That's what I mean about self-care, not pouring from an empty cup. It's not necessarily even about time or money or energy. It is about energy. It's about like good energy, like the kind of energy that you might give someone else. Give it to yourself first. Take care of yourself. Say, I am happy. I love my life. No matter what it is, start saying it. Start speaking it. I am protected. I am safe. A lot of I am statements, beliefs, actions, and everything else will line up with it. But when you get around somebody, or you even think about this person, people, and the thoughts come and they're weird. Like all of a sudden, like you're having a great day and out of nowhere this thought hits you. Doesn't have to. Analyze it. Ask yourself why. You don't have to accept every thought that comes your way. You don't. Anyway. You have no fear. Other people have a fear of you because you finally realize that you don't have to live down to their potential. They didn't realize that's what it was. Anyway, you don't have to please these people, even though subconsciously your energy might be a people pleaser. May that spell be broken. Because for some of you, I am getting, I hate to say this, I can't believe I've never said that on here before, but all spells are broken, all curses are removed. All curses are broken. You are protected, you are safe. You don't just take every thought as though you generated it, as though it belongs to you and you have to live according to it. No. If you start getting around people and you just suddenly start feeling triggered and they haven't even said anything, pay attention to that. Have no fear. Fear is low vibe. Fear is what's dragging us down into this 3D world. Higher thoughts. It even starts with forgiving these people, sending love back to them. Like when those thoughts come, send peace and love back to them. That's going to raise your frequency. And they might not stay in the room with you for very long. If you do that, send loving, peaceful thoughts back to them. What they think about you is really none of your business, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't let it trigger you. Don't let it get in your head. You have no fear. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.